Football on CBS Sports Network is presented by Geico. Yes, we're in Conference USA, and yes, this is a good one. Marshall at 3-0, Louisiana Tech at 3-1. But we're starting with their defense. They are terrific.
Well, in the year 2020, if you watch college football, a lot of missed tackles. Not so much for this Marshall defense. These guys are getting up 7 points a game. They make tackles. They're aggressive. Turnover machines. They're just all over the field. Really going to challenge this Bulldog offense.
How about the quarterback for Louisiana Tech? And Marshall's going to get the football first. Louisiana Tech, a win last week against UTEP. Thundering Herd, a road win against Western Kentucky. Sheldon Evans into the end zone. From the 25, first snap of the game, Wells in shotgun and knocks up the middle. Nice hole, 5 yards before he's hit, and it's a pickup of 5. They like moving him out of the pocket. He's a better thrower right now on the move than in the pocket. Quick pop there, caught by Talik Keaton, and he's got the first down. Third down 5. First possession. Wells flushed. He has good speed. Got to get to the 45, and he does, and he has the first down with a gain of 7.
Yeah, it's so demoralizing for a defense. You did a great job on the back end. Everyone's covered. You almost have a sack coming off the right side. And he just shows you the wheels, the speed of Grant Wells to escape, keep his eyes downfield. That's the biggest thing for quarterbacks. When you get outside the pocket, don't tuck it right away. Keep your eyes up, because then the DBs are going to plaster on to their receivers. Allows them to pick up the first down.
46-yard line of Marshall. Wells to the air again, sets, fires middle, caught there in traffic. That's Brock Thompson, who was a roommate with Wells when they were freshmen last year.
Just nice, comfortable. You see him using his eyes right there, and then accurate ball right at the face mask. And defensively, they're going to have to mix it up a little bit. But he's played well for being very young in this offense.
Anthony rolls, and it's ball's deflected and out and intercepted at midfield. Picked off by Eli Neal, the middle linebacker. Anthony's arm and the ball hit as he threw. And Neal playing in the middle.
First down.
Gathered it in.
And that was Darius Hodge, number 2, the speed rush in, coming around the corner and tipping it. Great bend. You're going to see at the bottom of your screen. A little dip around the right tackle. Gets the hand on the ball right there. Ball's in the air, and this is a nightmare for all quarterbacks as you see that ball just flutter in the air. Easy pick for Eli Neal. Again, his offense, great field position.
Got a gain of 2. Wells rolling, and it's caught for a first down. Talik Keaton. And boy, does Wells throw well on the run.
And it's not just to the right. I mean, teams want to maybe rush quarterbacks and force them to the left. Not with Grant Wells, because he can throw just as well going to his left. He does a great job of getting that front left shoulder.
Right now, sitting at the 20-yard line of Louisiana Tech. Wells, a quick pop, has a man there. That's Gamage, and Corey Gamage has got the first down. First down now just outside the 10. Knocked straight ahead, and he dives to the 5. Gain of 5.
If you have the opportunity, you say Xavier Gaines split out. I anticipate a run, but that was a shot.
Knox surges with a push. I think he's in. It looked like he was in for a moment. He spins back out.
See,
right there. It looks like he's across. Now you can't see the ball from that angle, so I don't know how you can conclusively say he was. Another look. That was Will Ulmer, number 50, who gave him one last push.
Yeah, you can see the body definitely crossed, but just depending on where that football is, must touch any part of the white line.
His knee hasn't hit yet.
That looks good to me. I think he's in right there. It's a great job by the offensive line. You said Will Ulmer, number 50. helping support his buddy in.
It's Wells, and I think he's in. Touchdown.
Rule on the field, touchdown.
So off the turnover, Marshall has 6.
That's a great read. Dive, dive, dive. You see everyone crashing down, got the tight end pulling around the outside. And then it started with Darius Hodge off the end. Get a little tip for his buddy Eli Neal with the interception. Moving the ball down the field leads to Grant Wills, making this thing 7-0 early in the first quarter.
Adrian Hardy, Griffin Hebert, Isaiah Graham. Anthony wrapped up and sacked.
And Jamari Edwards, I mean, you had guys open down the field, but as a quarterback, there's no time to even hit that back step and hitch up. And this is going to be the big issue right now. You're facing a Marshall team up front, very talented, big, can come off the edge with speed.
And again, a lot of those games, they were playing without their starting 2 tackles. That's not easy, and down he goes again. This time it's Darius Hodge.
What was one of the questions I asked Joe Sloan, offensive coordinator for the Bulldogs? I said, hey, how are you going to stop Hodges? He said, listen, they got a bunch of guys. We can't just focus on Hodges off the end. Well, that's 2 impact plays right now for Hodges. The deflection for the interception and then the big 3rd down sack. They're only rushing 3. They dropped 8.
No gain, 2nd and 10. Wells, flushed, loose, 35 to the 30, stays in bounds, and gladly takes 5 more yards before he exits. David Blackwell, defensive coordinator, calling the signals. Gains his first touch. This drive starts at their own 19-yard line. And they've had trouble keeping Luke Anthony upright. Henderson back to the line of scrimmage.
And he said if you ever called Fred, he would do anything for you.
All right, thank you, AJ. Louisiana Tech with the football. After a first down, they'll lose a yard on that carry. Anthony to the sideline, caught there, and a good play coming up hard. Micah Abraham, a sophomore out of Tampa.
And that's what this defense does so well. And for the Bulldogs offensively, they want to hit these quick throws, and they're just hoping with their skilled guys on the outside, these quick receivers, that they're going to make hopefully some of these guys miss.
The star at Abilene Christian, Luke Anthony, won a Texas State high school title in Fort Worth. That's not easy to do, and he throws the ball. It may have been a lateral or a fumble, or he may have been down.
Midway through the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, now special teams making a big play, and see if the offense wants to take a shot. This is the time to do it.
You see the one number up there that needs to change. Louisiana Tech does not have a yard rushing yet, and in trouble is Anthony, and he goes down again. Goodness.
It's just 2 guys coming off the edge. Little nickel Mike blitz. And then a great job. And as a quarterback, they're taking a shot down the field. If you see this coming, yet one-on-one, take a shot on the outside and see what can happen. Great job by Stephen Gilmore, number 3. Great opportunity for this La Tech Bulldogs to keep this thing close at 7-3 right now.
From the 15, Grant Wells has been protected. Man open, good throw there. And a catch by Artie Henry. And Henry races out to the 38-yard line.
And I'm screaming for him to take the check down. It's just a curl flat. The flat batter kind of hung a little bit. You see right there flashing in the screen. He had the flat wide open, but Grant Wells also has a lot stronger arm than what I had when I played football, so he can kind of gun those things in there. The gunslinger. Kind of compared him to Brett Favre last time we called him versus Appalachian State. He is not afraid to just let it rip in there.
Brendan Knox straight ahead, and Knox bangs it out to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 6. They're deep at running back. Knox, obviously the Conference USA MVP last year, Sheldon Evans, and we've seen Knowledge McDaniel carry the ball as well.
Down the middle on these 3rd and short opportunities, 4th and short opportunities, so see if they get Grant Wells on the edge.
Knox, he's got the first down, and he's into Louisiana Tech territory to the 48-yard line. And that takes a lot of pressure off a redshirt freshman quarterback. Wells over the middle, right there. Brock Thompson the catch, and Thompson's inside the 30. He's got a first down. Marshall moves the football.
Right now, La Tech, you see the corner blitz, little cat blitz off the edge. They're mixing it up. You've seen some safety blitzes, the corner blitz, but the offense line's doing.
2nd down and 8 again. Wells will keep it. And he slides inside the 20. That's right at the stick, but the slide started at the 21. So it's not enough for the first down. Knox in the backfield. 3rd down 1. And Knox left side's got the first down. Hit first by Jaden Cole. He dragged everybody along for about a 3-yard pickup. Chains move, and Marshall's drive continues.
1 or 2 yards after contact.
Knox again, good move. Avoided a tackle, and down to the 11.
Xavier Gaines has been quiet in this game. See if he can find him here in the red zone.
He's in the slot left side. Screen set up, caught there. Knox cuts in, got the first down. Knox spins to the end zone, stopped at the 1.
I see some pressure off the edge. Well, you love going in the pressure. You love throwing screens in the pressure. You see offensive linemen let their guys go. Easy conversion now into the touchdown.
And Knox is in. Touchdown, Marshall.
That's a great drive, and then Brandon Knox, who've been running up and down the field, puts it in for another touchdown. 14-3 Marshall.
Boy, precious time clicking off. And he's not in. They've got to call the timeout. There was movement before the snap. What a mess this has turned into. 5 seconds left.
No, if you know what you want to do offensively, and you kind of know the matchups. Once again, Hardy is matched up one-on-one here. He's your best 50-50 ball guy, so.
They're going to put it on the ground. I don't know if he's in. Henderson hit and stopped. There's no timeouts. No way to get the clock stopped. Certainly will review the spot. The coaches right now trying to separate players. Marshall says, heck with it, we're going to the locker room. And Louisiana Tech stares in disbelief.
I think I'm in disbelief up here that they actually ran the football.
The rule on the field is running short. Previous play is under review.
You bet it is. So come back on down to the field. And here's our first look at it.
Let's see. It's going to be close one way or the other, but.
Well, I don't see any.
No, he looks short right there. I don't see any extending the football either. Maybe this view will give us a better chance to see, but I mean, that's a great job by this defense. I mean, they sold out. They were playing man-to-man on the outside, and they were going to give up the 50-50 ball.
Eli Neal got the first piece of Justin Henderson, number 24, right there.
After review, the play stands as called.
Wow.
Halftime.
Got to finish it off. And we look at some of the first half highlights. Offensively for Marshall right now, they're running the ball really well. Grant Wells, great pull there. And then his running back, Brendan Knox, has done a great job between the tackles. And then defensively, they're making plays, getting after the quarterback at the tip interception. And then you see, still scratch my head a little bit about the call there at the end of half. Would have thrown the football. A great job by this defense.
5 Hour Energy brings you the first half stats. You might want to pour some of that 5 Hour Energy on the running game of Louisiana Tech. -3 yards in the first half.
That's tough. I mean, this is a talented team for Marshall, but you know the goal was for La Tech to be able to run the football. and then get into third and manageable where the ball can come out of your quarterback hands fast.
Adrian Hardy was the feature receiver on that last drive. And this is Jawan Johnson trying to get on the edge. And a terrific play there. This defense has playmakers everywhere. This is Cody Cumberlander.
Oh, they tried a little bit of the jet sweep right there, but Cumberlander, great job staying home. 5.5 career sacks, great job with the TFL. You got to watch out for Hodges, number 2, coming off the edge.
They're down and 10. Time for Anthony, flushed, in trouble, and he's going down. Sack number 5, flag is down.
When you get defensive encroachment here, you got a lot of free access, and you got to take advantage of that.
Marshall's defense great on third down, just a 25% conversion rate for their opponents. Big blitz comes, he's in trouble, and he goes down again.
Let's fucking go! Let's go. Marshall, a team that does not blitz a lot. And they did a great job right there bringing the pressure.
Owen Porter part of that blitz.
Yeah, Owen Porter on the edge. They're bringing the house though. I mean, this is a cover 0 blitz. You're seeing everyone coming, and they're pretty much saying, listen, we are not going to give you time to throw the ball in the...
Darius Hodge shares that sack with Porter. And now Barnes from his end zone. It's a wobbler off. Caught in full flight there is Brock Thompson, and a good return. Thompson is inside the 25. Look at where Marshall starts this second half drive. Inside the Louisiana Tech 25-yard line. Christian Henderson replaces him on that offensive line, but backed up against the goal line. 3rd down and 8. Rush comes. Anthony in trouble, scrambling to get to the sideline and get to the sticks and get the first down. But wait a minute, let's see where they mark it.
That's right, this is a heck of a play by Anthony. But from our angle up here, watching this defense pursue, I mean, look at the speed of those linebackers. Great job by number 41, Abraham Beauplan, knocking it out short, because if he doesn't fumble that football, it's a first down.
And the sideline, the Louisiana Tech sideline thinks he had the first down, but I don't know that they realized that he lost the football.
What a play.
The previous play is under review. On the field, fumble out of bounds.
And I'll be honest with you, I didn't see him lose the ball until the replay.
No, I didn't either, but the speed of these linebackers from Abraham Beauplan, Eli Neal, and especially Devontae Beckett, I mean, these dudes are moving on the outside at linebacker, and that's a great job. I mean, ball's out right there, and that looks, from this angle, it's hard to tell a little bit, but that looks about a yard short, and obviously the ball goes backwards. So yeah, that ball's a yard. That's a yard short right there. That's why I know it's tough. You want to put the ball in the outside arm.
That is a great call on the sidelines by the official. Those are tough balls to spot when you're on the sideline as an official. To see that and then mark it where it went out as they did.
I just love the punches. You know, you got one, and then you see Beckett too coming in to try to do the same thing. They see it. I mean, defenders, they notice when the ball is in the wrong hand, and they're coming out swinging.
Yeah, Abraham Beauplan. And remember that the big play against App State was Brandon Drayton when he punched a ball out on a... Coming off that interception, Wells fires it out. Shahid Ahmed, and Ahmed's to the 41, hit there, 11-yard pickup. The sophomore out of Richmond, Texas.
He's not one that seems to get rattled. He just comes right back and starts throwing the ball again.
Pitch to Knox. Nice move, flag down, Knox out at the 36. That's a great point. Going on the road in college football this year, so many added layers of headaches for coaches. That's going to be a first down. For each player to eat separately in their room. So everybody got their meal, went to their room and ate there. And he explained to us, Aaron, what they're trying to avoid, and this is, again, with help from local and state health officials in West Virginia. What they're trying to avoid is the contact tracing.
That unbalanced formation, something they ran a lot in their previous game.
Knox bounces outside to the 5, and he spills into the end zone. Touchdown. Hey, Brendan Knox.
I was about to scream down there, what are you running the football for in 3rd and long? But, I mean, this was the Knox show right here on this one. I mean, that's just not great tackling. Had multiple opportunities, then a bad angle, and then some great blocking on the outside by his receivers. Great drive, taking advantage of the field position, and then Brendan Knox putting it in for his 2nd touchdown. 21-3, Marshall's up. Fundamentally is one of the best defenses you'll watch in this country, and it's shown every single week, and that's why right now they're only giving up 7 points per game, #1 in the country.
So where's the strength? Is it up front? Is it the linebackers with Beckett in there? Is it the secondary?
I think it's a front 7. I mean, the secondary is good, but the front 7 is what makes this team go.
Now let's see if Louisiana Tech can get rolling. That was the formula right there. Ahmed in motion. This is Evans straight up the gut. Got a big hole and a nice gain to the 40-yard line. That's 15 yards. This is their leader, Sheldon Evans. Backup running back, but still their captain.
Just a physical runner, great blocker, going to run through tackles. And it's a great job with the eye candy. You saw the Jets. They want to rotate coverage to the 3 receiver side. Do not be afraid to go to them.
That's unbelievable. 9 of 11, and now 10 of 12 on 3rd down on the catch and the run. That's Corey Gamage, the sophomore out of Delray Beach, Florida.
I'm telling you, they like him. If you want to go one-on-one down here, he's going to take advantage of it. Great job using the eyes of Grant Wells to move the linebackers. Just a little bit of a square in right there. Accurate throw to get the 1st down to the big 225 receiver.
10 of 12 on 3rd down.
That's the money down.
Wells, time, man deep, caught, touchdown, Artie Henry. That's the money throw.
That was the money throw right there. You had a deep cross coming from left to right, which occupies the safeties. You got a deep cross, and then you got a post, so the safeties are going to drop the deep cross route.
Plays under review. Rule of the field, touchdown.
And then it's just one-on-one on the outside on the post route. We'll see if he completes the catch or not.
The ball did come out as he tumbled to the turf in the end zone.
But what a throw. I mean, that thing was spinning, beautiful spiral, right where you need to be. I mean, that's a catch.
That's a catch.
That's a catch and touchdown.
And remember, Henry's getting time because Willie Johnson left early in the game with a leg injury.
What a throw, though. I mean, great play design. You see, as a quarterback, when you get that deep cross with a post combination versus single high, all you're doing, your eyes, you're watching that free safety. If the free safety continues to get depth, then you throw the deep cross. If the free safety jumps, that's when you take advantage and throw the post over top. So great job setting up, getting his eyes on the safety.
After review, rule of the field confirmed. Touchdown.
And then throwing an absolute beautiful, beautiful ball down the football field for the touchdown. It's a big play from the young receiver.
Now back to work go the Bulldogs. Scoring on their last possession. Greg Garner is going to lose 4. Well, it's been a long time since a West Virginia native has started at quarterback. Keep it on the ground. Brendan Knox, the carry. Out of Charleston, and that's not that far away from Huntington, West Virginia. So they not only did they know about Wells, but as we pointed out, Wells knew about them. He grew up going to games, watching guys like Rakeem Cato, hearing about guys like Chad Pennington, Byron Leftwich. And if you go back to 1996, that's the last time a West Virginia native actually started at quarterback. Mark Zabon and Chad Pennington were the quarterbacks. Randy Moss was on that team as well. Those were the glory years. That was a Bob Pruitt-led team. They won the national championship. And that is Luke Zabon. That is the son of Mark. He's out of Huntington. He's a redshirt sophomore. And so there's some nice symmetry to that story. Bouncing outside is Knox. Across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, Knox, little 1-2 step and then explosion to the outside. We saw it with a touchdown.
By the way, Chad Pennington, Byron Leftwich, Randy Moss, all of those great Thundering Herd players, Rakeem Cato, they are still connected to this program, very much so. Fourth quarter arrives, and so does our Muscle Milk game summary. And the Muscles right now belong on the side of the Thundering Herd of Marshall, a 28-10 lead. Look at the rushing yardage for Louisiana Tech. Critically acclaimed director Matt Plundo with an appropriate Muscle Milk shot. And bouncing off a tackle, Brendan Knox escapes out of bounds to a tornado last year. Nice catch there. That's Gamage, who busts loose out to the 30-yard line. Corey Gamage, the sophomore, he's been a weapon.
I'm impressed with this Gamage guy on the outside. He uses his body, uses his size, is able to get another first down for this offense.
He was a star quarterback in Delray Beach, took his team to the 8A title game in Florida. Sheldon Evans hauled down at the 24-yard line.
And 3 running backs if you want to throw in McDaniel as well.
Louisiana Tech desperately needs a stop here. On 3rd down and 6. Wells, end zone, caught, touchdown. It's Gamage.
That was an absolute dart on a go ball on the outside. I think the corner was anticipating cover 2. Safety goes to the middle of the field like it's for cheat. Just a confusion there between Calhoun and right now 4 verticals, and for Grant Wells, his eyes are on the backside free safety. If he goes to the middle field at all, he knows he has one-on-one backside with Corey Gamage. Safety goes to the middle of the field. He uses his eyes. He confirms it. And then Corey Gamage just runs right by the corner. A little bit of a stutter. And then a beautiful throw there for the touchdown.
Biggest lead of the ball game at 35-10. Luke Anthony, he'll take a shot over the middle. And is it picked? Almost. Wow. Micah Abraham had that ball dangling on his fingertips.
So, don't be afraid to take something short.
Anthony flushed, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That is sack number 6. 6 sacks by this defense. Emmanuel Bush in the middle of it.
It's just they're going deep. Everyone's going vertical right now. No one's open down the field. And then you just see everyone staying home. Tavante Beckett, number 4. And you're not going to get around him. If you're trying to make a move on him, good luck. But, it was 3rd and manageable somewhat. You're going to win a lot of football games. And that's the identity of this Marshall team. And they're lucky enough to have a great, very talented young quarterback to go along with that.
Quick pop, that's Gamage again. And look here in Conference USA, this is a impressive night for Marshall. You go on the road against a good Louisiana Tech team that's 3-1. And this has been a dominant performance by their offense and their defense. And we told you earlier that no Conference USA team has ever been to a New Year's 6 bowl as a representative of the group of 5 of the conferences not in the Power 5. But many feel this Marshall team could do it now that they've pushed the Conference USA championship game back. So It'll be interesting to see as they try to reschedule some games that have been canceled or maybe find an opponent. Air Force could be a team that challenges. And special teams have sparkled tonight as well. Poison, poison. That's the call. Get on it. They had 3 weeks between games after that App State win.
I mean, that's such a challenge. We were talking with Doc Holliday about that, and it's tough to get into a rhythm. It's tough to keep guys focused, and he's made practices really competitive. I mean, that's what he's done. He's really kept these guys engaged and focused. Bring the pressure, a little cover zero right here.
Pressure comes, Allen stands in, delivers, and it is incomplete. Not a bad throw, though, as Johnson tried to make the tumbling catch in the corner.
Yeah, R.I.P. according to our producer, Carlo.
Oh, believe me, I know. That one, there's the onside kick, and it's recovered at the 38-yard line. So it's all over but the last 35 seconds here.
Zaban's in there now to kneel at one time. But this offense, I mean, Brock Thompson, Willie Johnson, who was banged up a little bit there in the first half, to Lee Keane, Artie Henry with the big post, and then you throw in Corey Gamage. I mean, the talent on this team offensively is unbelievable, and really the strength of the football team is on the defensive side of the football.
Well, Grant Wells and the Thundering Herd now 4-0 and 2-0 in Conference USA, and this is a really impressive road win, snapping an 8-game home win streak for Louisiana Tech. 2014, the last time they went to 4-0. It's been a trying time. I mean, it's been starting and stopping and waiting and playing. And so hats off to Doc Holliday and his coaching staff. They have kept this team sharp. They have kept this team on it, and the Thundering Herd should enter the top 25 with an impressive road win here and a 35-17 win over Louisiana Tech. They came in at number 26 in the AP poll. Brendan Knox was terrific in this one, 125 yards, and he's down below with our A.J. Ross. A.J.?
That's right, Brendan Knox, reigning Conference USA MVP, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. How does this road win feel tonight?
This feels great. When your preparation just shows up, it's a great feeling.
You also, your defense had 6 sacks. How critical have they been to this undefeated record you all have now?
Very instrumental. The way they go to work every day is just a testament to, what shows up on Saturdays.
And you're now 4-0. What can you say about the potential of this team going forward?
Sky's the limit. We just got to keep, going hard every day, and that's pretty much about it.
Thanks so much. Great game.
Thank you.
All right, A.J., nice job tonight. Impressive stuff from the Thundering Herd. Appropriately, they thundered tonight. They're 4-0 and 2-0 in Conference USA. A road win at Louisiana Tech.